Lindsey Buckingham, I've been a big fan of your music for many years. Welcome to Backstage.
Thank you. Nice to be here, Tim.
Now, you've had success both as a solo artist as well as a key member of Fleetwood Mac for many years. What has it been like for you to have success straddling both those areas?
Well, there are different kinds of success. Certainly Fleetwood Mac represents the commercial side of things, and without the freedom that brings, you know, maybe the other part is not as possible. You know, what I do as a solo artist tends to be more esoteric. It tends to be a little more to the left. It's been a gift for me to be able to have both and to be able to maintain both simultaneously. It's great.
Now, you've a great new CD out now called Gift of Screws. Tell us about that and what's been the influences that brought this to bear.
Well, I had done an album a year and a half, 2 years ago called Under the Skin, which was basically an acoustic album, and I really wanted to step it up and rock a little more. This album is basically a rock album, and there are a couple of tunes that have John McVie and Mick Fleetwood playing on them. And it's just a really exciting piece of work, and it's great to play the new tunes on stage. I'm very excited about it.
Now, what's been your main inspiration for this particular album? There's so many great tracks on it, I understand.
I saw a lot of my friends who were spouses and parents not be there for their families in times past, and I wasn't going to be one of those people, and I was very lucky to meet my wife and to have 3 children at a relatively late point in my life, and it's just changed everything in terms of perspective and priorities, and it's given me a whole new base in terms of what to write about and the sense of resolve for being creative. So I think you feel a lot of that on this new album.
We can't go without talking a little bit about Fleetwood Mac. Certainly, you guys still work together. How lasting and influential has that bond been that you established back then that continues to today?
Well, I think when you look at Fleetwood Mac, people often assume that we are broken up, or that we are, when we get together, that it is in the form of a reunion. And I don't think we think of it that way. In my mind, we've never really broken up. You can go your own way. Go your own way. You can call it another long day. You have to take periods of time apart. With us, it tends to be long periods, just because everyone has their individual interests. And then when we come together each time, it means something new. You know, Fleetwood Mac is going to start rehearsing in January for a tour in April and May and June, and then go in and make an album after that. So we've got quite a road left to go here.
Well, we love the new album, all of your solo work, as well as when you guys decide to get together now and then for Fleetwood Mac. A great career. I want to thank you for being on the show.
My pleasure, Tim. Thanks a lot.